Hey everyone, how you doing? So, PVZ Match is back. Yeah, for those of you who might have been fortunate enough to not know about this, PopCap's been secretly pushing out a PVZ Match 3 title, and they've been working on it for a couple of years now. I've already discussed a lot about PVZ Match's history, but for today's video, we're going to be doing something different. We're just going to be looking at the most recent beta they dropped, which was only like a few days ago. So, what exactly changed? Well, why don't we make a comprehensive list? Yes, I can actually give out exact details. I'm not kidding. Let's just start with presentation. Aesthetically, nothing has changed. Well, except for the swap of the cube match plant, which is now once again Rotobaga. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't know, in the first beta of the newer PVZ match, it had Rotobaga as this specific tile. In the second beta, which we covered last time, it became Homing Thistle. And now it's Rotobaga again. Okay then. I don't really get this change, but I guess it makes more sense for the idea of Rotobaga, so fine. Oh, also, the sprites did seem to get touched up just a little bit. It's subtle, but I feel like Cherry Bomb is visually just slightly different. Could be a placebo effect, not sure. But listen, you guys aren't here for that, obviously. You want to know what really changed gameplay-wise, right? Well, this is where things get interesting, because really, not much has changed. But we still have stuff to discuss anyways. The biggest change by far happens to be the addition of power-ups during levels. Kind of. Okay, so there's 4 on the bottom of the screen, but only 1 is usable at this time, Squash. And you can probably guess what that does. Squashes a single tile. Cool. Besides that, other changes are actually pretty small, and if you didn't play the last beta all the way through, you might not even notice them. As an example, the zombie gimmick levels, which were in my opinion some of the highlights of the previous beta, were reduced here. There's only about 7-ish now, but I remember there being more. Also, the difficulty, which was something that I actually did have an issue with previously, was toned down here as well. It's hard to explain how that's the case, as the levels do seem to be the exact same, with some very minor changes here and there. But I promise you, there's a very real difference that you can only feel if you've actually played both betas all the way through. Only real matchers will understand this part. Joking aside, I think this is easily the best beta to try, so if you can get your hands on the APK for this one, give it a shot. Chocolate Panda is taking their time with this project, but I can tell it's getting better, and that's why I kind of want to track the progress of PVZ Match even further. So from now on, every time PVZ Match gets an update or some news, I'll discuss it. And not only that, but I'll throw in my 2 cents on what I want to see come from the game at the end of these videos. So let's go ahead and do that today. This beta is overall pretty damn fun, if not really short. Because it's so much easier, I beat it in 2.5 hours. That's all it took. It's still only 75 levels long, and the levels themselves are basically about as interesting as they were in the last beta, but there was a standout here where you had to crush like 100 skulls, which was a very fun change of pace. More creative levels like that would definitely spice things up. On top of this, I would also really like seeing the cutscenes and story mode thing improved. We've basically had the same story for 3 betas now, and it hasn't improved at all. I get it's just concept stuff at the moment, but this is cheap. It looks so bad. But to end on a bit more of a positive note, I did end up looking at the data mining leaks, and Lantern? Oh wow. Looks like whatever plans Chocolate Panda has are going to be pretty damn interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it all goes. When PVZ Match's second iteration dropped all those months ago, I never thought I would actually be critiquing the game. It shouldn't have ever been given a deep analysis. But at the same time, I think PVZ needs a winning game right now, and you know what? I like PVZ Match. I'll say it. I haven't exactly made that a secret, but seriously, the game has promise. I really like Match 3 games, so I'm hoping this gets better. And I'll happily give my honest thoughts on the game whenever new stuff comes out. Wow, not the direction I thought this video was gonna go in, but here we are. With that being said, I'm going to end this video here. Though I would like to know, what are your thoughts on the new beta? Do you like it? Do you not? Tell me your thoughts and more in the comments down below. Also, some big shoutouts to my extra Y-Side channel members, those being Dan B, Nicholas Van Koski, Sleepy, Song, and Wapfa. Alongside my normal member, thank you all for supporting my content, I really appreciate it. Now, as for me here, I'm gonna go, like, play Bejeweled or something. So, see you guys next time. Peace.